Alright, hey everyone, how's it going? We're getting close to the end at long last, and I am pretty excited about that. Again, this is only our first playthrough, so do keep that in mind. I will be returning to this game eventually, when it's time for me to do the true end, the CCC ending. That will not be for quite some time, just as a reminder, since this week, in what, 4 days, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth comes out, so that's going to take up a lot of time. Then Grand Blue. Then Persona 3. So, gonna have a bit on my plate for a while. But when I do finish up those, I think the first thing I am going to do after them is come back to CCC, and we will do the true ending. So yeah, that should be fun. But anyway, before we get too out of hand talking about going for the true ending, let's finish going for the ending we're going for right now. I feel like that's probably a good idea. So let me open up my little guide here and see what it is we have to do now. Okay. Alright, let's see how this goes.
最後の話をしよう。儚く現実に敗れる。当たり前の恋の話を。
Suddenly I heard strange words.
いや、そちらは大変なことになっているようだね。
Julius? They were calm words. There was no voice. It was like I was being directly spoken to, not through sound, but through text.
こちらはいよいよ大詰めだ。君がいなくては始まらない。
We got through the finale and came out to the end. The battle is over. All we can do now is give up.
諦める？何を言うんだ。人間は初めから諦めている。全能ではないのだから。
What happened? What do you mean what happened? BB took control of the moon cell from the very beginning and we lost. So we're giving up. The words come sharply, but there's warmth in their meaning. The speaker of these words seems to relate to me. But I don't remember. Who is this?
私もゴーストの一人だ。視点の檻を眺めている。正当な舞台で最後の勝者を待っている。
No clue. I'm sure that I've never met this person. Not yet. Even if one day I definitely will, with no choice but to meet and fight them. But not yet.
こちらからはそちらの様子はわからない。ただ異常が見られたというだけだ。君は自分の手でその停滞から抜け出さなくてはならない。
A deadlock. This is no deadlock. This is an eternity. So long as we're here, we won't vanish. As long as we give up, we can call this a perfect world. Even if it's a far too small, closed-off world.
それは諦めではない。結論だ。
A conclusion. A decision that there's no future.
ここに一枚の絵があるとする。私はかけらだ。
Words assemble.
パズルのかけら。絵に開いた穴。未だ埋められない空白。
The final beginning hope.
私があるうちは絵は完成しない。だから私はかけらであり続けた。完成してしまった絵はそれで終わりだからね。
He says that, therefore I may have given up, but I mustn't draw the conclusion. A picture that never changes and a picture that never ends. Which one represents the concept of eternity better?
無論 人生は完成することが目的だ。どのような生命もどのような文明もいつかは終わる。だが今君が描くその絵は終わりに足るアートグラフと言えるのかね。
The true meaning of these words are too sublime for me to understand. These words are the perspective of one who is above humans, a messiah. There's only one aim behind it that I could gather. As it is, I won't end. I won't end. This place isn't right. The situation isn't right. This isn't the end yet, I think. I'm shocked. Ultimately, I guess that's the one thing my mind can't do. The reason why is, even if my mind were to break, my sword is still in hand.
その言葉こそ君のすべてだ。
Suddenly, I wake up. It seems I had a fragmented dream.
目を覚ましたか？そなた随分と疲れていたのだな。ひときわ深い眠り。要は何も言わず、いそいそと出かける支度をしよう。我が奏者の気持ちに応えねばな。惚れ直すがよい。それぐらいの察しの良さはあるのだぞ。
I bring my servant along and leave my room. First, let's go talk to our student council allies. We need a firm grasp on the situation at hand. I'm not looking at the bookshelf. What's the matter? I don't think there's any more need to speak to me. Our operation is meaningless now. I'm starting to despise myself. The old me wouldn't have suffered. If I hadn't learned about the human mind, I would have maintained my own mental state. I hate myself for thinking that way. I'm sorry. I'm an imperfect homunculus. Need something? As you can see, I don't feel like talking. Leave me alone for a while. Man, what is it? Have something you want to ask? What's an observed universe? Observed universe? I did explain something like that. Here, time doesn't pass. If we're in a loop, we might have still had a chance. Something like that. The theory is when you go back to the past and put the known present aside, you can rewrite the unknown present. But this situation is nothing like that kind of far-fetched dream. We can't change the result that occurred no matter what we do. The far side of the moon is a world made of imaginary numbers. There is a concept of time, but how it works differs from reality. I suppose I should say it's the difference between perceived time and recorded time. Look, we're talking about this right now in the present, right? But 1, 2, 3... There, now what I said 3 seconds ago became the past, even though we're still in the middle of our conversation. This is the perceived flow of time. Through humans' own perception, we separate time and space into the past, present, and future. Observed universes have very simple laws of physics. People can't see what comes after the present, but they can influence the future. It's a bit late to mention this, but the real world and the near side of the moon are managed by this observed universe. With me so far? More or less. Basically, our world is one with the time that we perceive. Humans perceive the past as constantly updating into the present. From that present, we observe the future, which eventually comes. We can't perceive all three at the same time. But a recorded universe's laws are different. A recorded universe is perceived from several dimensions above, a high-dimensional entity. From the perspective of a higher dimension, the third dimension looks like a flat scroll. It's like if a 3D world was printed in a book, and you jumped from within the book and landed outside the book. You could then look down at the records of your past, present, and future that's in the book whenever you wanted. And that's the perspective of a higher dimension. You get it, right? With that being the case, all time within the book has equal value. I mean, you'd be able to flip to any page you wanted. No more past or future. It's the same thing here. This is an imaginary number space, a higher dimensional data space made out of light. The far side of the moon is fundamentally managed through laws of a recorded universe, not an observed universe. We're foreign matter. No, we're guests here. Creatures from an observed universe that got tossed into a recorded universe. But the moon cell's core is a parallel world simulator where past, present, and future exist simultaneously, with all outcomes calculated. Basically, it's a recorded universe entity, and now BB's become the moon cell. She gained the perspective of a higher dimension. That's why BB can manipulate the past and future at the same time. The moment BB reached the core, she gained the power to select a future and set it. The moon cell was purely the eye of God. With an AI like BB mixed in now, it's become the brain of God. I don't know what the future will look like in a few hours, but either way, BB reached the moon cell. That truth isn't changing. She's now become a recorded universe entity. BB can make facts retroactive. She can make it so that she knew that this present would come. It's all pretty confusing. Once BB became the moon cell, she became able to tell her past self about this present. So BB knew from the very start that we wouldn't make it in time no matter what. Chasing after her as if we might make it in time somehow. That act itself was futile. It was decided from the beginning that BB would reach the core in the end. We were fighting so that we would lose. Anyway, that's how it is. If you get it now, then be quiet for me. We can't win against God. If you're feeling restless, then how about walking around the school? It's safe after all. We're being kept in here like pets. Still need something? I consider asking about AI. Even every Holy Grail War, the moon cell erases all NPCs and resets every AI's experiences. What's the reason for that? Let's see. My guess is so that it won't deviate from how it should be as an observation machine. In reality, it may be so that it avoids cases like the one we're in. The moon cell is the eye of God, within the core of its storage medium made of photons, which exist on a higher dimension. The moon cell's core knows how to end humanity. However, it provides no evaluation of such a result. The moon cell doesn't say which choices lead to a better future. That is to say, it has no criteria for evaluating good and bad. That's exactly why it leaves humanity to manage the Earth. No, it exclusively acts as an outsider that never intervenes. But if an AI with a clear criteria were to enter it, the moon cell may use it as part of its intelligence and pick a better future, which would be the obliteration of humanity. If they're ultimately going to go extinct, then it should be done now. Taking it as a decision that curbs the waste of resources, I think it's extremely logical. Oh. Whether it's BB or some other AI, the end result is the same. So long as it's an AI that can't break from being rational, any AI would choose to purge the Earth of humans. In BB's case, her method, collapse by way of human free will, could be considered humane. That assumption makes no sense, since AI aren't supposed to be able to assimilate with the moon cell. The result of all this is that what wasn't supposed to be possible to happen did. Some fatal bug has occurred in the moon cell. It's not that Ms. Tosaka, you or I are inadequate, nor is it Sakura or BB's fault. That bug is the cause of this destruction. Saying this, Ronnie stops talking. Looks like Ronnie is more defeated than Ren is. I guess you can see what Jinako says too. Totally forgot to talk to her at all during chapter 5 and 6. You still intend on trying something? I think you're incredible, John, my boy, but sometimes it's pointless to push on. Huh? The NPC that was by the janitor's closet? Maybe he had an ego collapse? He was a low-performance old-generation NPC anyway. It was a miracle that he even made it out of the imaginary number space. Oh, nothing from Kotomina either. Your mind must be racing. But first, relax. Look at Kotomine. His expression hasn't changed in the slightest. Man, he's something else. I didn't know how to react at first, but doesn't looking at him now just calm you down? Moonstellas. No, this can't be. I see. I think now... No. I knew this from the start. Sorry, Yuki. I'm sorry. I can't save you. Oh, I totally forgot about the infirmary, because I haven't been in there all fucking game. I have Saber wait for me in the hallway, then I enter the room. Like I thought, Sakura was in the infirmary. I guess Sakura moved over here in order to get out of Rin and Ronnie's way, being disheartened as they are and all. I drink the tea Sakura prepared for me. All the tea I've ever drank in the Seraph tasted exactly how I remember the real thing did. And this one's got this superb warmth and bitterness to it. Just one sip is enough to dispel the haze over my mind. Yep, Sakura is definitely an expert at making tea. Not at all, I answer with a strained laugh. Your tea is exquisite, Sakura. All she has left. I guess Sakura is referring to the secret recipe behind her tea blend. Alright, at some point I'll peek through the curtains and see how she mixes this. Admittedly though, I need to prioritize exploring. Now that I've had some tea and a breather, I guess I can go for a trip to the labyrinth. Am I enjoying this? Sure, I am pretty relaxed. My head has been hazy ever since I got away from BB back at the core, but I feel like it's all gone away. Sakura's being oddly serious. What's she talking about? Sakura is right. It frustrates me to say that we weren't even a threat to BB. I recall what BB said when I fought her. The world has been my toy for a while now. At that moment, BB knew that she would ultimately reach the core.
から落ち込むのはわかります。でもやけになるのはやめてください。校舎を歩き回ったり迷宮に行こうとしたりしないでください。私にはその自分から死にたがっているように見えて。
Oh, so that's how I looked like to Sakura. She misread my mental state, but her thoughts on the situation were right. I mean, it's just about all over. It's pointless to do anything since the future's decided. That proves that challenging BB would be a foolish choice to make. It's weird to be thinking about walking around the old school building and checking out what's going on in the labyrinth at this point. It's weird, but still.
もしかしてまだ諦めていないんですか？
Hearing Sakura say this, I finally and clearly was able to realize these words. She's right. Apparently I haven't quit yet. Did I have a drastic change of heart at some point? Or am I so simple-minded that a little smack got me back to my senses? Whichever it is, it doesn't matter. What's important is that right now my mind is clear. Also, I was entrusted to take the reins. Gato, Leo, Julius, Shinji. If I want to always remember them, then I can't go dropping the responsibilities I took over from them. Seriously, I'm appalled at how simple-minded I am. Deciding to fight now just dispelled most of my worries. My one worry left is the one contradictory result of our analyses. We probably still can't beat BB.
そんないけません。これ以上 BB に逆らったら今度こそ消されてしまいます。私は皆さんをあなたを守ると誓いました。もうそれしか守れる約束はないんです。私には BB と戦う力はありません。私にできることはここでの快適な暮らしを提供することだけなのに、私には分かりません。この校舎だけが唯一安全な世界なのに、ここにいれば助かるのに、どうしてまだ戦うんですか？
Sakura is getting so vocal because she's genuinely concerned about Hakuno Kishinami. The sentiment gently dispels my last doubt. I bet I've been fighting this entire time because I'm the type of person who likes kind people like her.
戦ってきた理由、人を思いやる人のためですか？
That's right. My memory hasn't returned yet. Well, I probably don't have any memories. This Hakuno Kishinami person may be somewhat warped, a master lacking something normal people need to have. I can't explain why my memories have been hazy this whole time otherwise. Still I've got something unshakable within me. Even if my memories won't return to me, even if I have no goals, there's a present me right here. Right now. I'm a nobody. I'm not fighting for some epic reason like saving the Earth or the Moon. The only real thing I can hold on to are ordinary wishes. I am me. Even if parts of me are missing, there's still a pulse going through my limbs. Even if I don't have the memories of my life, of all the stuff I did that must have been fun, or anything at all, I still remember that they were important to me. Yeah, I'm sure of it. I want to believe in warm people. I want to protect warm people. I know I had fallen into an eternal sleep, dreaming of such a future. So, I bet those desires are what this body is made out of. Even if everything is an illusion, even if this body is some sort of afterimage, Hakuno Kishinami is important to me, and the people I love are important to me. All I insist on wanting to protect are the things I see within reach. That's the kind of insignificant, greedy person Hakuno Kishinami is.
あなたはなんて。
I thank her for the tea and stand up. Thanks to Sakura, my doubts are gone. Now that I've decided such, I can't stand around any longer. It's a little startling to hear that while getting hugged. Please stop. Happy and off in her own little world, Saber snuggles up against me. Thanks, Saber.
矢も覚悟は決まった。この身は最後までそなたのために燃やし尽くそう。世に任せ頼るがよい。そなたの美しさに恥じぬ炎を我が剣に乗せてみせる。それでよい。それでよいの。奏者よ、どうかそのままのそなたで微笑んで見届けてくれ。
Alright, so I guess it is... Okay, go back to the student council room.
「まだ何か用があるの？迷宮に行くからバックアップ？サーバントと経験を積む？あのね、私たちの話を聞いていなかったの？無駄なの。もう何をやっても無駄。未来は決まってしまった。私たちにできることなんてここで生き延びるぐらいしか。そうですね。ムーンセルがデータベースとしての機能をまだ残しているのなら、人間のサンプルとしてあなたとミス遠坂がここに存在し続けるのは意味があります。それぐらいしか。もう私たちの存在意義なんて。
The life is draining from their faces. More so than the fact that BB is far too powerful. The fact that we lost what we were trying to protect has stolen their will to fight. I know how they feel. I was in the same state of mind not too long ago. I can't force them to fight on against their will. However, their abilities will be vital if I want to enter the central region again. I need to somehow get them to help me, even if it's just getting me to where BB is.
バカ者ども！黙って聞いていれば役体のない話ばかり。それでも世のマスターの女か！情けない。
Saber!
戦いは勝つまでやるものだ。敗北しようが命を絶たれようが不屈の精神で立ち上がらなくてどうする。ここぞとばかり世を見習うがよい。3度までなら蘇るぞ。そもそも前提が間違えている。未来が確定している？そんなものは当たり前だ。過去も未来も人の手には届かぬもの。未来を変えるという考えがすでにおかしい。人の手にできることは現在のみ。その結果が未来を変えるのだとそなたらは証明してきたではないか。
Saber's encouragement echoes throughout the sullen student council room. It was as if a wave washed over us. The tan girl is the first to regain herself.
その通りです。なぜこんな当たり前のことに気づかなかったのでしょう。BB は未来を確定させただけです。未来は変えられませんが現在は変えられます。だって現在はまだ私たちの領域です。観測宇宙が記録宇宙に勝るただ一点、明日という現在を変革できること、それは私たちの手で いえ、私たちでしか変えられない今なのですから。そっか、そうよね。私も何やってたんだろう。
A familiar glint returns to the red girl's eyes. I faintly recall something. In the Holy Grail War, she lent me a hand many times despite us being enemies. She was a worthy rival, brimming with life who always sought to play fair.
私、前に自分で言ったのにね。この戦いは BB を止めるためじゃない。BB が決定させてしまった未来を変えるために戦っているんだって。その通りよ。未来が確定しているのは、私たちが BB を倒した今がまだこの裏側に存在しないから。でも私たちがその現在を作っておけば新しい可能性ができる。未来はまた違う結果を迎える。未来が2つある以上、ここで起きた未来は現実世界とは一致しなくなる。正直 BB を倒したところでもう大きく未来は変わらないかもしれない。でも誤差は必ず出ます。 BB を排除しムーンセルを正常に戻す。その行為自体は無駄ではありません。私たちにはまだやらなければならないことがある。その通りだ。ようやく元の聡明さを取り戻したな。ごめん、恥ずかしいところ見せちゃったわね。名誉挽回ってわけじゃないけど、ここからは最後までオペレーターとして最善を尽くすわ。全くです。作戦を立てる私たちがあなたの負担になってしまって、ですがここからはお任せを。オペレーターとしてアトラスの錬金術師として最後まであなたの力になってみせます。
I'll at least get sent to where BB is. Thinking that, I spring back to life. Rin and Ronnie are more outstanding magi, fighters, than I am. Because they have superior judgment, they were more realistic in discerning BB's comparative strength in our situation, which overwhelmed them. They felt worry and anxiety magnitudes more than I did. They dispelled their distress. They say there's still work we need to do. Yeah, I knew full well how strong BB was compared to us from the very beginning. We're no match for her. We can't do anything. If reasons like that are stopping us in our tracks, then we're not putting up much of a fight. Leo, the most outstanding of us all, left the rest up to Hakuno Kishinami. This must be why. He knew that we would lose. He knew we couldn't win. Still, he entrusted everything to someone who hadn't yet given up.
よし、そうなると問題点は2つ。そのうち1つはあのでっかい迷宮の核ね。はい、あの核を破らないことにはムーンセル中枢には到達できません。それは私が解決できます。
Oh, Sakura. Sakura? Wearing a grave expression, she returns to the student council room from the infirmary.
あの迷宮の核は BB のものではないんです。
Yours.
あれは私の心の壁です。え、あんなものすごいトラウマを持ってるの？桜ってば。SG は秘密であってトラウマではないと思うのですが。いえ、桜、それが本当ならすぐにでも解除できるのですか？はい、あの壁なら私でも壊せます。いえ、あれは仕方のないことです。あの時のミス東坂の精神状態は異常でした。さくらが何か発言しようとしていたことに私は気づいていました。ミス東坂は冷静さを欠いていましたが。私が悪いっていうの？そうよ、悪かったわよ。だってすごかったじゃない、あのでっかいの。
You cave fast, Rin.
あんなファイアボール見せられて燃え上がらないハッカー魂があろうか。いや、ない。さくら、ミス東坂のペナルティは私の方で考えておきます。ですので心残りなく迷宮の核を解除してください。ダニさん、いえ、 皆さん、その件について私からもお願いがあります。あの扉を開けるには条件をつけさせてください。私は皆さんの健康、安全を管理する AI です。本来なら勝ち目のない戦いに向かう皆さんを諌めなくてはいけません。でも私にはもう止める言葉がありません。皆さんの戦いに協力させていただきます。なら、いえ、今のままでは容認できません。
Right.
BB への対抗策、銃の王冠を無効化する手段を探してください。それが叶った時、迷宮の核、桜の心は開門させます。それが私の出す唯一の条件です。
So Sakura says, her eyes bearing determination. 10 crowns. She has a point. Disabling that skill is the minimum we need to do. Let's start by consulting Ronnie. Mr. John, about analyzing 10 crowns. Actually, it truly pains me to say this, it's impossible to analyze any further with just Miss Tosaka and me alone. Figures. So it's not going to be that easy. 10 crowns is a part of BB's matrix. It's not likely that she would reveal her weaknesses so easily. It's all thanks to the Green Archer that we got part of that data. We couldn't have done it on our own. So please provide us the sacrament. With this many points, I'll get the analysis done in 3 minutes. You just want me to give you money? 50,000 sacrament to analyze 10 crowns. So it was that easy. It's a massive amount of points, but it's enough to scrape together somehow. Truly promising. And profitable. It is what it is. We simply don't have enough mechanical power. We have to make up for it where we fall short. Haven't I said this before? Money. Money makes the world go round. Oh good, I have 101,000. Oh, whoops. Thank you very much. With a power source of this quantity, I can unseal the black box. Please give me a few minutes. I swear on Isis, Mother of Magic, that I will unveil the 10 crowns. Finished. I'll transfer the Matrix data to you. Whoa, this is just bonkers. Now I can get why BB can do whatever she pleases. Still, this alone isn't enough, huh? Isn't there some way we can block it? I don't see a way to block 10 crowns, but I have an idea on how to counteract it. Seriously? After analyzing 10 crowns, I acquired privileges from the moon cell that access primordial powers. 10 crowns is the genesis of human history, the dawn lighting over civilization. To summarize, it's an archetypal power from which human genes began. It is inherent within every human being. So we'll add such a power to our servant here. If they're equal in strength, then it may prevent 10 crowns' ability to make things as if they never happened. A servant's primordial strength? Ronnie, you don't mean... Yes. Diving into a servant's cyber frame and directly accessing their heroic spirit core will reveal their root, sealed by the moon cell. Will unlock a mythological mystic code. Going directly into heroic spirit's core. Like when we did a mental dive into Sakura? Yes. Fortunately, we have the know-how on that. I believe it's a quite feasible procedure. I see. Basically, like back when Sakura was attacked by Meltrolus, this time I'll be diving right into my servant's digital frame. He's going inside me? Just one thing. Who will protect Praetor if he's inside me? Not to brag or anything, but my red blood cells, rather, my sanitation program is vicious. If you throw my adorable Praetor in there, I'm certain he won't last 2 seconds. That's the one issue. While we can use multicolored tranquility to send in Hakuno, his servant won't be there for protection. I plan to include an escort doll to serve as a pseudo-servant, but the doll doesn't have very high stats. Going in will backfire on us.
A mere doll just isn't up to the task. Should we prepare a special kind of familiar?
却下です。
Realistically, we can't. Sakura is already utilizing memory beyond her limits to maintain the old school building systems. Performing analyses is one thing, but we don't have the spare memory to add a new independent function. So, I say we request help from Junako Karagiri. She could transfer Lancer over to escort Hakuno. There's no question that Lancer is powerful enough. Okay, that would do. Oh wait, don't change the fact that Praetor will be seeing my insides.
このバカ
More importantly, under no circumstance can I allow Praetor to contract with anyone but me. What other choice do we have? You'll have to work with it. We absolutely need a buffed servant to compete with BB. Same goes for you, John. This will be your second dive, so please prepare for it. I reply with a nod, of course. I know diving into a digital frame is dangerous, but this is our last hope.
会長
Before doing so, discuss with Junako Karagiri. We're suggesting it, but she might not be so eager to help. Yeah, worst case we can force her, but I wouldn't even bet on John's life that we could do it. So there's one thing we can try. She'll definitely get on board if we sell it well. Rin? She's muttering about something. I wonder what it is. She doesn't seem to be referring to Junako. Don't mind me, just thinking out loud. Please go convince Junako. She won't talk to anyone but you at this point. True, Junako definitely won't talk to Rin or Ronnie now. Not very confident that I can succeed in persuading her, but without Karna's help it's too dangerous to dive into my servant. For now, let's go to the janitor's closet. Well, there is something else we can do beforehand. So now that we've paid Ronnie to analyze 10 crowns, there should be something we can do in my room. Our final battle draws near. Whether we win or lose, we'll only be here on the far side of the moon for a little while longer. It's all a bit daunting. Defeat BB and turn the moon cell back to normal. What will become of us after that happens? Will I be back in the near side safe and sound with Saber? I'm more concerned over that than my memories returning.
また浮かない顔をしているな、奏者よ。さては、メルトリリスのことだな。わかるぞ。矢の感じるものがあったからな。
Man, this girl. With full confidence, yet without knowing what I'm thinking, Saber draws a conclusion out of nowhere. Sure, what happened with Meltrellis still bugs me, but what I'm worried about right now is...
そうなのか？世界すべてを引き換えにしてまでそなたを愛すると言った女だ。敵ではあったが、世は憎みきれなかった。いや、それはエリザベートもパッションリップも同じことか。今回の敵は皆それぞれの愛に準じた少女像だったのだから、その中でもなんだ、メルトリリスと世の愛の形は少し似ていたのだ。
Meltrellis and Saber resembling each other. Meltrellis, who would erase everyone besides her and her love, or rather, turn the entire world into herself and offer it. Resembling Saber, a shining example of virtue and optimism?
そう言ってもらえるのは嬉しいが、世の善はただの独善だ。それもとびきりのな。人間は生まれからして違いがある。支配するものとされるもの、戦うものと守られるものは化けねばならん。世は他を顧みない。自分を中心として世界を捉える。実のところ、世と世を賛美する者が幸福なら。
Her remarks were beyond absurd. If that's true, then she must have been a tyrant during her lifetime. I don't get any sense of evil in her, though. Saber may be a tyrant, but she has absolutely no desire to reign supreme. Citizens obey their emperor. Emperors govern over their citizens. Saber sees this as natural, so she may see ruling as a duty rather than a desire, like a job. Also, I get the feeling that her sense of justice and sense of duty as a ruler, fortunately, was considered just by many of her citizens. Yeah, I bet that's it. The reason I'm thinking about all this is because Hakuno Kishinami knew her true name. In the near side of the moon's Holy Grail War, I fought alongside Saber. That's why, even without memories, I remember what kind of person she really is.
生前は死に言われたものだ。あなたは火のように見えて、目は冷め切った氷のようだ。それは善悪の計りについての指摘だった。世の道徳観念はいささかねじれている。例えば、都市に毒物が紛れ込もうと、それが世と世の市民たちに害をなさない限り害悪とは思えなかった。悪行も善行も個人の自由、そう捉えてしまう。反同時に善行をなすから善人とも思えなかった。善行をなした男が気づかぬうちに子を殺すこともある。世は好き嫌いは激しいが、善悪を図る物差しはおよそ人間的でない。冷酷というのだろうな。世には市民たちが良しとする道徳がどうしてもわからないのだ。裁判官をしていた時もそうだ。世にできたことはただ彼らの罪を計ることではなく、成果物を判断することのみ。それは美しいか美しくないか。世は己の主観のみを絶対とする。故にメルトリリスを悪とは断じられぬ。あやつはそなたのために世界を殺そうとした。他の人間にとっては悪だが、世にとってあやつの愛の形は美しかった。
Saber says that beauty is your standard for good and evil. That's extremely dangerous thinking. Saber will recognize any bad person so long as they're beautiful?
当然であろう。悪人である。めでるところはある。認めるのと許すのは違うのだぞ、奏者よ。世はメルトリリスの美しさを認める。だがその所業は処断されるべき害悪であった。それが美しさの限界だな。美の判断基準が主観である以上、万人に認められることはないということだ。万人に許される美とは、すなわち究極の美。世も常に追い求めたが、さあ、それが叶ったのかはわからない。世の芸術の評価は、なんだ、玄人好みというか、大衆受けが悪かったというか。
Saber struggles to clarify her thoughts. Saber's artistic sensibilities were certainly avant-garde, to say the least. Anyways, the ultimate beauty, was it? Something accepted with zero regards whether it was good or evil. Does such a thing really exist?
あるとも、きっとある。そしてそれはどのようなものでも構わぬのだ。一枚の金貨であろうと、一夜の戯れであろうと、ひとかけらの夢であろうと、ただそれを見た万人が花のような笑顔を浮かべるもの、それが世の思う究極の美の姿だ。
Saber's eyes sparkle with pure affection as she speaks. She resembles a mother watching her child grow, or a young girl with idealizations of world peace, distant dreams left unrealized in her lifetime.
こうしてそなたに語ると特に恥ずかしいな。とにかく世とメルトリリスは近いのだ。世はむやみに愛が多い。目に映るすべてを愛している。目に映るすべてを認めてしまう。故に一途に恋人を求めたやつの気持ちを否定できぬ。相手がそなたでなければ応援してやったほどだぞ。
Saber hides her shame with a huff before turning away. What a selfish, optimistic view of life. It took a while, but now I finally grasped Saber's truth. There's no way Saber could be a tyrant. I mean, look how much she loves people. If it's wrong for politicians to love their people to the point of foolery, then she's nothing more than a foolish emperor. The ultimate beauty. Something that can bring smiles to all at first glance. She became frantic in trying to craft something modest yet grand. No matter how hard she was laughed at or insulted, she persisted, cheerily dreaming of broad smiles on the people's faces. Yeah, I still can't remember her true name, but it doesn't matter. She praises her own art to be supreme, while extolling the beauty of all that she lays eyes on. Such a way of life deserves modest respect. As selfish as she is, she respects others, still. She lives like a single rose blooming in the air.
言うまでもないが、多くのものは素晴らしい。ま、要はもっとすごいのだがな。なので、メルトリリスのことは諦めよ。そなたは安心して世に構うがよい。世の愛のスケールだって、あやつには負けていないんだからな。
I reckon that's what she wanted to say all along. Saber puffs her chest with pride. I loosen up and compose my response. No need to even say it. I know.
そうか？そうなのか？そうよな。そなたは世のマスター。世が一番で当然だ。はて、しかしそれでは何を悩んでいたのだ？もしや余計な気を回したか？
I smile back at the puzzled Saber to reassure her. It's nothing. It was stupid of me to worry about whether we would return to the Holy Grail War together. Saber and I will always be together. Only thing to do now is trust in her and keep fighting alongside her. Love for the people. We have to get a new matrix information for BB. Potnia Theron EX. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of goddesses. Oh yeah, Riding B. What are her divinities? Let's see. Melts are Artemis, Leviathan. Artemis, Leviathan, and yeah, Sarasvati. I knew Sarasvati, but I wasn't sure about the other two. Artemis and Leviathan. Let's take a look at we're gonna look at her SG, of course. Alright, Saber's SGs. Let's look at the profile first.
83、56、82トランジスタグラマーだな。
Hey, Cord. What's
こ
up?
れほどのライン
Lancer.
シースルーで見せねば人類の損失
Yeah, that's where her Leviathan side comes out. In her summer form, Lancer.
頭痛持ちと理解者に恵まれぬことか。まあ今はそう気にはならぬ。そなたがおるからな。人の100倍いや万倍ようたたえちやほやするがよい。今は世が奏者を守る番。故に多くは求めぬ。健やかであってくれればそれでよい。
Aw.
神の前にさ
When
ら
I
す
show
時は
myself to the people.
大抵赤をつけていた。イメージカラーというものがあるのでな。
Alright, let's see this third SG. Alright, Saber's third SG. This is the way of her heart. It's said that while Saber criticized herself as self-righteous, she pursued the beauty to forgive all peoples, the ultimate beauty, though that wish was not to be granted in the end. However, whether it be a single gold coin, a single night's sport, a single shard of a dream, to merely look upon the faces of people whose smiles are that of flowers, that, I think, is the ultimate form of beauty. She told of that dream as if she were seeing it. Stars for the sky, flowers for the earth, and love for the people. That's really funny, because those three, you know, we didn't, and I want to go back and do those because we didn't look at Melt's third, and I don't think we looked at there was someone else's too we didn't look at. I honestly don't remember. Oh, Elizabeth's third we didn't look at either, so we'll go back and look at those too. But yeah, stars for the sky, flowers for earth, and love for people. It's really funny because those are Saber Bride in FGO's Nero Bride's 3 skill names. That's really good. Saber didn't know that way of life is the ultimate beauty. That is really good. Alright, so Melt. Let's see,
75、55、80。あざとい脂肪を一切排して極限の造形美を追求した体というわけ。弱いところは隠すに決まっているでしょ。どっちのことか。好きに想像したら。銀と青かしら。というか見ればわかるでしょ。
yeah, that plate kind of stands
わざ
out.
わざ言わせるなんて変態。
Alright. Meltralis's third SG. It's not an SG that represents a secret in her heart, but rather a genuine hidden crime. To make herself invincible, Meltralis rewrote a basic rule on the far side of the moon. Loss of sense of time to loss of hit detection on Meltralis. Meltralis's victory wasn't guaranteed by this contrivance, but this cheat was checked by her parent, Bibi, and she was thrust from her place as a star of the stage. In classical ballet, a superior dancer makes themselves feel weightless, allowing themselves to dance like a feather. This may be why Meltralis, who adores ballet, would come to picture this form of invincibility as a solitary, untouchable prima donna. Okay. And then we didn't look at Elizabeth's either. Let's see.
77、56、80。大きくするにはいろいろするんでしょ。私は来やすくないのよ。
Liz, you said that all on your own.
もし逆鱗を暴いたら許さないわ。丹念に刺して潰して絞って、そして私をお嫁にしなさい。
Liz, you're adorable.
家柄、資産、仕事、趣味、いろいろあるはずなんだけど、そっちのけでビビッときちゃうもの。ズバリ運命ってやつよ。
Yeah, I can imagine that's massive.
拷問は貴族の義務だもの。ちょっと違うわね。それじゃあ、異性の体で？そんなの知らないけど、指とか素敵に決まってるじゃない。
Alright, let's see. Elizabeth's third SG. Exactly what kind of purity that is will be left to the reader's imagination. Servants are reproduced in the prime form of their life, so this Elizabeth is in the form of an unwed daughter of House Bathory, a girl in love with love. One assumes. An idol must be pure as snow. Forget romance. The moment she knows love, her radiance is lost. So long as she immerses herself in the idol business, this SG will forever be indestructible. Alright. Let me see here. Okay. So now we just head on over to talk with Jinako. Oh, hey, Taiga. Teach tried her best. I got lucky and avoided getting attacked, But then I finally reached the place that looked like an exit. There was this mysterious door. That's where I hit a dead end. So... Kishinami, my boy, it's time to start the final Taiga quest. I've been told that in order to open a mysterious door blocking an exit, you need a girl's secret. So I want you to go get a girl's secret for me, Mr. Kishinami. Huh? A girl's secret? An SG? Who the heck told her about that? I have my ways. Anyway, I'm sure I need a secret that no one knows about yet to open that door. I need it, okay? So good luck. Oh, I should have accepted that before I fucking got Saber's SG. Damn it. Welcomes. What mischief will you ask of me today? Yeah, how about a little Chazuke before all that? I don't feel like getting a sitting cushion out for you, so just sit somewhere over there. Want to play a fighting game? I found this bonkers game called Jump Kick. It's awesome. It's only got 2 buttons, jump and punch. There's also only 2 playable characters. Same strats too, only difference is the color of their clothes. It's as lifeless as it gets. It's so repetitive, I don't even know why I'm playing it anymore. Well, you know, it's a game that embodies how Jinako feels now. So what do you need? I explained the entire story to Jinako, about how the moon cell's core fell into BB's hands, and about how she brought the outside world to ruin. About how in order to change those facts, we need Karna as part of our strategy to deal with BB. Okay, yeah, I knew about all that. I heard it during your previous chat in the student council room. Jinako readily agrees. Her indifference makes me suddenly say, "You kept quiet when you knew." Of course. What else did you have me do other than play dumb? I said it before, I'll say it again. I won't help you, John. After all. After all, leaving isn't good for me. Unlike everyone else, I'm already dead. I want to stay over here forever. Yet you want to take down BB? What'll happen to this place when you do? You know, it's BB who set this place up. If you take down BB, I'll go back to being a corpse. Why would I help you do that? It's not possible for me. I won't end up like Gato. I don't have pride like Shinji did. Even if I return to the near side, there's no saving me. Her emotional dam breaks and gushes forth. To Jinako, BB is her last hope right now. We may be nuisances trying to take down BB in her eyes, which is why she doesn't want to see us. Our only option left is force. Enough of this. Someone needs to retrain Jinako from square one. Saber makes a good point. But with Jinako holding back her tears, desperately trying to hide, enduring her fear of death, how could I do something like fight her? I looked so disgraceful, but shouting made me feel better. Don't worry, John, I won't help you, but I won't get in your way either. I'll lend you Karna. I want you to take him, actually. I've had it up to here with this stiff-to-a-fault servant. So Jinako decides while blowing her nose at the tissue without looking at Karna. I'm dumbstruck. I was not expecting it to go down like this. Jinako is going to transfer Karna to us without much trouble. In exchange, I'm not leaving. I'm staying here forever and ever with my eyes and ears shut. I'll wait for the storm to blow over. Also, I don't care what that storm takes with it anymore. Whether it blows you all or this old school building away. I'm leaving everything up to God's dice roll. Jinako says this mustering all her courage and in full sincerity, it seems. She'll part with her guard Karna and face the end all alone, to disappear before she even realizes the end has come. But that's no different from her final moments in the Holy Grail War. I became acquainted with her, worked with her. How can I be fine with such an outcome? This decision is meaningless. I won't assist you all. I have no intention of severing my contract with Jinako. Go back to the student council room. Regardless of what Jinako says, I won't lend you all my aid. Karna? Hey, this is an order from your master. You sure I should use a command seal? Go ahead. With your magical energy, your command seals will be like tripping on a stone for me. You can't void our contract. It's not my fate to disappear here. I have no intention of dying in a place like this. Those who wish to destroy BB can go do so. Kerr, have you gone mad? Did something happen recently? I'm dumbstruck. I was not expecting this. I took Jinako to be uncooperative, but she gave the okay. Yet it's Karna who refuses to help. Say whatever you want. I am one who knows fear. I don't reject pointless acts, but I keep my distance from reckless strategies. A mythical mystic code. A heroic spirit's primal power. To obtain it, I must fight you again, Saber. Our match has concluded. My wounds have yet to heal. I have no chance of success. Knowing I'll be defeated, why would I assent?
そういうことだ。
Go back to the student council room. You have excellent advisors. I'm sure they can prepare a more adequate warrior for you. Who said you get to decide, Karna? Jinako wants to be all alone. You're getting in my way, Karna. Get out. Everyone out. A worthless person like me is better off turning into a snail.
待て。
That would be an insult to snails. They are desperate to live. The only worthless beings are humans, Jinako. Hahaha, Karna switched to lecture mode. What are you gonna do about this, John? Once Karna gets like this, there's no stopping him. He's the brother with his shit together, scolding his self-indulgent older sister. Janitor's closet flew into disarray. Karna probably won't change his mind, even if Jinako gives her permission. So long as Karna refuses, that's the end of this plan. Let's return to the student council room and consult with Rin and the others. Well, shit. Guess we gotta find out something else. What was Rin planning? She seemed to have something up her sleeve. Without having gotten Karna to agree to help, I returned to the student council room. I report to Rin and the others about how it all went down, and... Makes sense. No one wants to disappear. Neither humans nor AI. That's what makes it so surprising. Jinako Karagiri quietly consents to BB's elimination, and despite fearing death, doesn't refuse. Maybe it's her gambler side acting here, but this one contradiction doesn't exist in AI. They always lean to one side or the other. In the end, Karna turned us down. Well, we expected as much. Rin? Why is she putting on a wicked grin after hearing this? Why? Because it means our trump card is going to see some use. I mentioned preparing a special familiar, didn't I? Everything is ready. In such a short time? She's confident about it, so I guess it'll be stronger than a doll, but I wonder what kind of magic Rin used to pull this off. Anyway, we're ready on our side. Tell me when you're set to go. We'll do one more mental dive. A servant Spiritron makeup is littered with sanitation programs, so I don't think you'll be able to avoid fighting. Also, once you dive in, you won't be able to leave until you wrap things up. Make sure you're fully prepared. And that's that. Once I take care of anything I've forgotten to do, I'll come back. Saber's cyber frame. Upon entering the digital frame, you'll temporarily be unable to return.
Sakura, 内々に話がある。奏者よ。そなたは部屋の隅で待機しておれ。世がいいというまで動くでないぞ。
Okay.
聞きたいことは他でもない。サイコダイブのことだ。世は別に怖くもなんともないが、少々気になるのでな。参考までに聞いておこう。それで、体に潜られるというのはどんな感覚か？
痛くはなかったです。ちょっとくすぐったいのかな。先輩が自分のどこにいるのかわかるのが不思議で新鮮で、神経に自分以外の熱が走っていく感じであったかかったです。でも体の隅々まで見られている気がして恥ずかしさの方がいっぱいでした。
確かにそれは恥ずかしいな。参考になった。礼を言うぞ、さくら。そしてそこ、壁を相手にどんよりとしている奏者よ。特に意味はないが、世は少々弱みをしてくる。しばし
Okay,
ここに
Saber.
待っておれ。
Alright, I'm gonna save real quick, and then we'll dive into Saber. in order to get the enhancement. All set? Once you're in, you can't leave until you finish the mission, so keep that in mind. Should we start the dive? Let's go. I'm all set. I reply to Rin that I'm ready whenever. Then let's get started. We'll have Saber enter an idle state, and you'll take this. Here. Black item folder. Rin hands me a small item folder. It's a cube 5 inches all around. With its jet black exterior, looks like a textbook cursed item. It's been decided, so please just roll with it. Ronnie, Sakura, are we ready? Yes, ready whenever. I have data from last time, so I can simplify the process. I'm ready as well. Mr. John, once you've dived in, hurry towards the center of your servant. In the center lies your servant's Spiritron core, sealed away by the moon cell. Destroying it is your mission today. There will be a battle against my primal self, which even I know nothing of. Is there any way to avoid that? It's probably not possible. To a mythical mystic code, the root, logic, and instinct are a nuisance. I think battle is unavoidable. It's an origin that you have no knowledge of, so please think of it as a different person, or a phenomenon which shares only your looks. Saber, while Hakuno is undertaking the mission, you'll be unable to do nothing but watch. It's still a highly dangerous mission, but you have no choice but to believe in us. Please entrust this to us. Okay. I've taken my time needlessly. I place my Praetor in your hands, Ronnie. Saber entrusts her body to Ronnie. Looks like, in my case, Sakura and Rin will be handling me. They'll extract my soul from my digital frame, convert it into an independent unit, then send it into Saber's soul. Now close your eyes. When the conversion starts, I think you'll feel a bit squished, but don't wiggle around too much. Extracting soul from the body and mind. Beginning telepathy via the multicolored tranquility. Core contact start. Inverse path downing origin. Inner core harmonics. So this is Saber's cyberframe. The ambiance is different, but the basic composition isn't so different from Sakura's digital form. You blockhead! Don't stare so much! This is the first time that I've invited you in, so be sure to start off shy and reserved. Take it all in. Saber? Why can I hear Saber's voice? Naturally, this is my body. Being dormant, I can't move a single finger, but my mind is free. Rin also asked me to navigate you. It's a little awkward guiding you around my interior, but I'll show you the way. You focus on commanding in your battles. Oh please, knowing you it'll be fine. Wait, are you alone? Now that she mentions it, I look behind me. There's no one there. Saber, of course, won't be here, but I don't see the familiar Rin said that she would send with me. What do I do? I can't fight all on my own. If the immune programs find me, they'll mercilessly disassemble me. It's okay. Wait, think about this. This is no time to be panicking. For now, there are no immune programs deployed in your area. This is Rin being clumsy. Decompressing that familiar must be taking some time. A doll will appear soon enough, though. For now, press on carefully. A little bit at a time. Slowly, gently. I hate it when I get hurt or when the mood isn't there. Okay. Onward we go. I see defense programs already. A shock suddenly runs through the palm of my hand. I noticed the cube Rin gave me is spinning extremely fast. This high-pitched chorus sounds familiar. Don't tell me! So, a question for you, Piggy. You're in a fix, aren't you? A familiar voice echoes from the cube. I say, yes, I'm very much in a fix. I'm sure. It's just as Rin said. Goodness, you'll never make it without me, Piggy. Now another question. Don't you long for a cute, dependable, strong, and also cute idle servant? A familiar voice echoes from the cube once more. I say, yes, I very much long for one. Right, you understand, good. You said it in an ordinary and dull way, but I appreciate hearing honesty now and again. You get 100 points. No, I'll even give you 120 points. Now, final question. If you get this wrong, I won't help you, so focus on your answer. The beautiful and talented super idol imprisoned in jet black darkness for her beauty, the Lancer with the most reappearances. Just who in the world could this unrivaled diva, Elizabeth Bathory, be? I think, who could this peerless diva, this Crimson Lancer be? Is how she was supposed to phrase that. I say. Still as distinct as ever, huh, Lancer? Did I hear you whisper disappointing or something? No, that can't be. Rin told me that our friendship would flourish after you and I fight alongside each other. Okay, let me prep one more time. Yes, very well, Piggy. I'll give you the encore your soul desires. The cube's rotation reaches its peak. The spiritrons produced within the box suddenly break the seal and a solid entity appears. Okay, this is pretty good. We get the Command Lancer. I ask of you, are you my manager? Just kidding, I really wanted to say that line. Sorry to keep you waiting, my cattle. The Blood Countess Elizabeth heeds you in your dire moment and now arrives. I have arrived! Applaud now. Don't hold back because you've practically got an arena seat. She points right at me and I unconsciously clap. Right after, Lancer looks at me in triumph, her face screaming, "How was that?" Hakuno Kishinami made a woeful mistake. Alright then, our contract is formed. I'm sure Rin told you this, but I'll state it clearly myself. I'm your escort, your special buddy Elizabeth. Now roughly 20% of your soul belongs to me. You're spewing nonsense, Lancer. Praetor is 100% mine. I wouldn't let you borrow him for even a day. What's your angle, anyway? Yeah, that's right. We fought and beat Elizabeth 3 times. She was sealed away. How did she break the seal, and why is she lending me a hand? Look, I made a deal. A deal is all. I was told I had a chance to help you all out, so I hopped on board. You need a servant, don't you? Then I'll fight for you, even if it's just for a short while. I had nothing else to do anyway. I wanted to go wild one more time. I can't believe it. Elizabeth is going to fight as a servant for Hakuno Kishinami? But I know one needs to make sacrifices sometimes, but Elizabeth isn't the kind of servant you could let out like nothing. She talked about a deal. I guess the condition was that she would be unsealed if she cooperated. But we can't do that. So long as it's in her nature to seek blood, letting her loose will bring about new victims. You've got the wrong idea. The seal has nothing to do with anything. Once I'm done helping you, I'm getting sealed away again immediately. And I'm not getting time served. I've got a life sentence anyway. So what deal was made? I wonder what Elizabeth is getting in return for helping us. You don't need to understand, okay? Now there's no time for dawdling. Lead the way, Hakuno Kishinami. You're going to defeat Bibi, right? If you can't put down a lowly servant like me, you won't win against her. Yeah, it breaks my heart to do this, but I have no choice. I place my Praetor in your hands. But lay one finger on him and things will get nasty later, and I'll be taking it out on Praetor. I was not expecting to see a time where I would pair up with Elizabeth. Deep down, I can't trust her, but her raw strength can be relied on. For now, I'll thank her for helping and cautiously see how things pan out. Alright, cool. we have Lancer as our servant. I'm sure you're very happy about this, Antonio. Let's check her out a little bit. So, Lancer. Let's see, Verse Arcani. Lathantalon. Autokinzus. Estet Repulus. Lasang des Hongri. Scala Sarkani. Increases offensive power when using guard. Alright. Succeed against all... Whoa, what is this? Succeed against all attacks for 3 acts? That's really good. What the fuck? That's broken as shit. It's just, hey, no matter what actions you pick, all 3 of your next actions are going to work. Guaranteed extra attack. That's insane. Oh, right, and I didn't check Double Phantasm. HP 50% and lower. Inflict magic damage and curse on an enemy. Alright, cool. Yeah, let's fucking do this. Let me go ahead and save first. I wonder just... Yeah, it says Servant Elizabeth. No, her NP condition is have her HP be at 50% or lower. No, we cannot keep Ellie for the rest of the game. I want to try this thing out, so... Let's just go break, 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 and I'll go guard. Man, that's really good. Let's try 3 attacks. See what happens. Go. Versarkani. Breaking guard, I guess. Oh, guarded. Gotta say, I like how she play. You know, it might be worth it to take a little bit. Oh, right now, because I think we fight a boss at the end of this. Maybe. Oh, I don't even get the extra attack because they're too weak.
構造的に脆いところゆえ走ったりぐるぐる回ったりしては乱暴に動くな恥ずかしいのだ走ったりかっこいいポーズもしてはならん無茶言わないでよセイバーこっちはあなたの本能相手で精一杯気を使っていたら即餌食よライバルとして忠告するけどお肉は極力控えることねスイーツを食べなさいスイーツを油切ったものばかり食べるからだらしのないスタイルになっていくのよ流行り廃りは一時の迷い最後にはいつだってスレンダーが勝つんだってねえ小豚それとこれとは話が違うというか奏者の顎に指を置くな品だれかかるな野の珍味好きを甘く見るないざとなればドラゴンステーキにして食べてやるからな
They're getting along so well. Okay, hack skill. And let's go. Yeah, Lathalan. Nice. Oh cool, we can use the MP. Yeah, Ellie's really good.
we go. Oh wait, I think. Oh, I don't die. Nice.
これが私の鮮血魔女よ。無敵モードオン。何よ。
Oh,
ごめんなさい。
right, because I kind of just didn't have health, huh?
いい指示を。 まだ余裕あるわよ。気を楽にしてね。 あんまり尻尾は使わせないで。
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. And I can finish him off the MP.
会場はあんたが僕の手を出してあげる。 これが私の鮮血魔女よ。 私たちイケてない？
Very nice.
私の活躍目に焼き付けたかしら？ なんて退屈なの？
Let's take a little break. These enemies are annoying and the scenery is monotonous. This is no fun at all. I'm more tired than I thought I would be. I never did like manual labor, though. I can't believe we have to explore a place like this. What a disaster for us, Piggy.
このバカ者！
So sorry we inconvenienced you, Lancer. How about you care a little more and keep walking, you lout? Compared to how my considerate Praetor walks, you stomp about without a care. You have no grace and I can't stand it. Be thankful I can't skewer you with my lance. I'm actually refraining from using my lance as a walking stick to rest on.
She may be speaking rudely, but it's true that Lancer is tired. Since our contract is just a temporary one, I can't completely read into her status. Still, she might not be faring so well. I increasingly find myself unable to read into Lancer's motives. She doesn't like manual labor, so why take on hard work such as this?
Personal feelings. Also, well, Rin and Ronnie asked me to. Thinking about it now, pairing up with those two, especially Rin who showed me respect, was fun. Actually, Rin and Ronnie were the only ones who pampered me.
Oh, is that so? Thinking back, the other people who worked with her were Bibi, Shinji, and Meltrolis. Damn, I may be feeling a bit of sympathy for Lancer.
Well, I did betray my first master. I deserve what I got. Hey, can I ask you something? Why do you want to leave the far side of the moon? Now that BB has become the moon cell, the outside world is already done for. The old school building is the best and only safe place there is. Despite that, why are you trying to get out? Not just you, but Rin, Ronnie, and Saber, too.
Lancer's voice was composed and serious, with none of her trademark high and mighty attitude. Her historical self may have been rational like this. Since she's being open with me, I can't answer half-heartedly.
I can't, but I don't know precisely what to say. Saying for humanity's sake would sound nice, but I think that's not quite right. Long story short, it's for my own sake. Although, simply put, it just feels like being here is wrong. If there's an outside, then I want to head there. Then I want to head there is all. Sounds good. I wish you would have told me that the last time we fought. Lancer? Forget it. Come on, break time is over. Let's get a move on. I hate prisons too. Now that you tell me that you don't like being trapped, I'll take this a bit more seriously. I'll be your Lance. What is down here? Oh. Okay, that's worth going down there, but I need to go fucking heal first. That looks like a powerful one. Alright. Let's go try this out, I guess. Whatever the hell this thing's gonna have for me. Oh my god, there's 3 of them! Of course there's 3 of them. Why wouldn't there be 3 of them? Yeah. Let's go. I actually got that right. I'll just do all these. Fuck it. Okay, these aren't that bad. Also, this is a bunch of experience. You know, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, cool. It gave me 2. And there we go. Alright, I guess I'll go this way first. This one has 2 reds. Nice. Okay, an elixir. Very useful. Thoughtful Mystic Code. Thoughtful Mystic Code. Oh, increases Master's MP by 200. No additional effects, just 200 additional MP. That is quite good, I will say.
but I don't see any reason to equip it right now. Oh, come on, stop guarding.
あんまり尻尾は使わせないで。まだ余裕あるわよ。気を楽にしてね。あんまり尻尾は使わせないで。
There we go.
この勝利、あなたに捧げる。
Oh, good, I got the level up. So I really didn't have to worry about it. Nice.
いい毛並みになって。
Ooh, almost at 400 MP now.
これやってみたかったの。
Crystal Sphere. And what's this last one we got here? Pure Ether.
これやってみたかったの。
Alright. Some pretty good finds, all in all. Easiest way to do things. I love having so much MP that I can just spam skills now. It's so good. Also, that MP healing mystic code is so fucking good.
目に焼き付けたかしら。オープニング。派手に。あんまり尻尾は使わせないで。何よ。あんまり尻尾は使わせないで。 この勝利、あなたに捧げるわ。もうちょっと盛り上げられない？
Oh, there's another boss.
いいし。派手に決めるわ。
There we go.
どう？思い知って。この勝利、あなたに捧げるわ。私の活躍、目に焼き付けたかしら。
Top up on MP. And get you a little bit of health.
ダメよ、小豚。これ直しちゃうで。オーケー。次行きましょう。
Oh, there's a healing fountain right there behind the boss, too.
オープニング。と。 甘いの、行くわよ。あんまり尻尾は使わせないで。あんまり尻尾は使わせないで。まだ余裕あるわよ。気を楽にしてね。
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. I mean, I heard them hinting at possibly wanting to do one. But, yeah, that will be a very,
interesting to try and modernize, I guess. CCC. Whoever knows what's going on with the extra record.
ブヒって泣きなさいブヒってこの勝利あなたに捧げるわもうちょっと盛り上げられない
Alright. Fountain. Yeah, I know. Not even just her, just pretty much everything about this game. Now that I've played it myself, oh my god. Oh, I totally would too. It's a fantastic game, but yeah. The air grows tense. Beyond here is where the primordial, bereft of all flesh and ornament is. The place where Saber was birthed within this universe, and the place where Saber will ultimately end up. That is to say, 0.
奏者よ世が立ち入れるここまでこの先はそなただけで
I heard Saber's voice so clearly before, but now it's going in and out. The closer I get to this place, the less the present Saber is able to interfere, I guess.
多くは語らぬそなたの勝利を信じているぞ
The omnipresent pulsations are louder here. That there is Saber's primordial form, unknown to even her. Oh.
どれだけ醜い姿かって期待していたらそれなりのドレスじゃない怪物みたいな私とは違う正しい英霊の姿さすがはあなたのサーバントというとこかしらね
Lancer's Elizabeth's lips curl into a smile. Her smile is a mixture of excitement in the face of a powerful foe, along with the sorrow of being flaunted with an unattainable light.
あれを壊せばサーバントにかけられたリミッターが解除され BB と同質の原理を獲得できるそれがサーバントにどれだけの負荷をかけるか
Oh no, she does have class advantage. Oh, if only we were fighting Archer.
その手の悩みは当人が追ってちょうだい大事なのはこれが私にしかできない私なりのプライドの生産ってことあなたたちの力になるそれ自体が私の報酬あの暗い箱の中で欲しくてたまらなかった私の夢許されるはずもないもし私が正常だったのならなんて恥知らずで場違いな願い事
A fiery spirit now dwells thoroughly within Lancer, the likes of which I've never seen in her before. However, it's impossible for one who lived a life of evil to go and live a life of good. because the moment they reform to a life of good, they become fully aware of their misdeeds and are left ignited by their own sins. That is the greatest punishment given for a life of evil. She was allowed to be evil. The moment she deviates from that path, her pride will become a self-engulfing conflagration. Or conflagration. Nevertheless,
まあ燃え尽きるのはお互い様。それこそ解散ライブにふさわしいわ。正真正銘、これがラストナンバーよ。柄じゃないけど、生まれて初めて他人のために歌うとしましょう。
taking up her brutal lance, the Crimson Diva lashes out, engaging her as an umbral servant. This is the one moment where good and evil swap sides. And so, for this girl who was transformed into the dragon's daughter, her final battle begins. Zero model.
マスター、指示をちょうだい。あなたの期待に応えるわ。
Oh god, it's ready to unleash its noble phantasm at any time, I just realized. That makes sense, I suppose. I'm gonna save state real quick. I say... I'll go all out. Okay.
狙い撃ちよ。ブヒって泣きなさい、ブヒって。行かせてあげる。ピンポン返すわ。食事ですね。美味しくいただくわ。準備オッケー。狙い撃ちよ。
Nice.
ブヒって泣きなさい、ブヒって。
Okay, strong first turn, strong first turn. Okay, Rosa Ictus. That's fine.
準備オッケー。狙い撃ちよ。ブヒって泣きなさい、ブヒって。ピンポン邪魔。
Okay, we got an extra attack here.
ピンポン返すわ。準備オッケー。狙い撃ちよ。ブヒって泣きなさい、ブヒって。
Okay, I see a skill immediately. Let's save again. Yeah, I probably should, huh? Since I'm getting a stun there. I'll go that. Then 1, 2, 3. Attack guard. Oh, come on. Okay, we do have the extra turn now. So, Bathory Erzabet.
Auto Kansas. Let's go. Attack. Break, break. Hack, skill, attack. Oh boy. Ooh, that's not great.
ラストナンバーよ。盛大に見せてあげる。
So if I fuck up one of these, then I'm just dead. Hold on, I am recovering a little bit of HP. It's Auto Kansas. Don't guard. Okay, good.
美味しくいただくわ。
That's a good amount of health back. Oh, so close. Oh, never mind, we did it. Haha. Ooh, nice. The battle concludes. Saber's unsealing was reminiscent of a flower, scattering away in silence.
文句なし。最高のステージだったわ。どう？私の勇姿はその貧相な記憶屋に焼きごてみたいに残ったかしら？
Yeah, and it looks horrible. I meet Lancer's sarcasm with a bit of my own. Without looking back at me, Lancer smiles with satisfaction, saying, "Hmm."
それじゃあ仕事は完了。疲れたし、汗かいたし、魂はボロボロだし、もう帰って日課のバスをこなして気が済むまで眠るとするわ。ああ、一応言っておくけど、もうブラッドバスはやめたから。セイバーじゃないけど、サフランの湯あみも悪くないのよね。
Lancer's body starts to fade away. I couldn't bring myself to ask Lancer what would become of her, because I know she takes the utmost pride in her refusal of any and all sympathy.
アイドルごっこはこれで卒業。次に会う時は本物になっているから楽しみにしていて、小豚。人類には私の歌は早すぎるみたいだし、まずは金星あたりで一旗あげて女神みたいなディーバになるわ。ほら、ヴィーナスなだけに地球のヒットチャートとかオワコンだし、時代はギャラクシーよ、ギャラクシー。まあその前に、バカは死ななきゃ治らない。本物のアイドルになりたいのなら私は一から生まれ変わらないと。そんなわけだからあとは任せたわよ、マスター。ステージがないと星は輝けないんだから。私が活躍する時のためにきっちり黒幕を倒して宇宙を救っておいてよね。
Lancer disappears, never looking back once. I saw a portion of her face which is not filled with satisfaction. It was filled with regret and straining to hold back tears. Oh, Liz. I'm glad she underwent such a good character arc in this game. Really makes me appreciate her more. I'm losing sensation across my body. Saber's seal has been broken. I have no more reason to be here.
My body drifts, my mind dims, and the labyrinth grows more distant. And so my final quest ends. Through Lancer's help, our one-time enemy, we gained a way to contest BB.
脳波覚醒状態に移行しました。脈拍、心拍、血圧、呼吸、精子、バイタルはすべて安定。変換、安全に終了します。気がつきましたか？
I hear soccer and immediately look up. I find myself back in the student council room.
サーバント休眠状態を解除します。お疲れ様でした、セイバー。作戦は無事成功です。一時はどうなることかと思ったが、危なげなく大事を成したようだ。見事。まあ本音を言えばもう少しあのままでもよかったのだが、下級の時だ。世も我慢しなくてはな。
神話霊装の封印は解けたのね。中の様子を把握できたのはセイバーだけだからどんなものか知らないけど、
セイバーの電脳体中心に今までになかったブラックボックスを確認できます。これが神話霊装でしょう。あとはセイバーの意志次第で量子改定を向上させることができるはずです。
いえ、ここで使うのはダメです。種別が違いすぎるので急行車のシステムがダウンしかねません。
Probably good idea to take that outside then.
それに強力なエンジンですので使用には注意してください。通常のサーバントのフレームでは神話霊装の出力に耐えきれないと思います。使用は一度きりと制限してください。
安心するがよい。そう気軽に衣替えはしないぞ。世もこれをまとうのは一度きりと心得ているからな。
じゃあ条件成立ね。 BB への対抗策は手に入れた。これで文句はないでしょ、さくら。はい。低い数値ですが皆さんには BB を消去できる可能性が発生しました。私の壁、桜迷宮の核に到着次第最後の壁を撤去します。
It's time. I take a deep breath to calm my mind. Now there are no more walls in our way. No more impassable obstacles to impede us. All that's left is to head to the central region with Saber, and this will all be over.
ちょっと待って、その前にたっぷり休憩を取りましょう。それぐらいの余裕はあるでしょ、ランニ、さくら。
ええ、もちろんです。ミス東坂の提案は勉強になります。息を抜くタイミングが絶妙です。
そうですね。皆さん疲労値が溜まっていますし、体感時間で一晩ほど休みましょう。今夜は特別に外のロケーションも変えてみます。うまく夜を表現できればいいんですけど。はい、そういうわけで一時解散ね。各自やり残したことがあるならちゃっちゃと片付けておくこと。それと私たちのやろうとしていることはこの急行車の消滅でもあるわ。 NPC たちにも反対意見はあるでしょう。私はそれを無視して進める。横暴なのは自覚済みよ。でもあなたはそういう人じゃないから、仁義、いいえ人道か、そういうのを通したい相手がいるならそっちも済ませておきなさい。たとえ分かり合えなくてもね。
Okay, let's just return to my room. Huh? You'd like some supplies for tomorrow, you say? That's just like you, Kishinami. Here you go, please take it. I'm happy to still be of some use. Please stay strong and healthy. Let's see. Oh, okay. Well, unfortunately, we can't do the Taiga mission because I got Saber's SG before accepting it. So I don't think I'll be able to finish it. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't finish that. I'll have to wait until next run, I guess. That kind of sucks.
BB はまさにデウスエクスマキナ、機械仕掛けの神となった。だが物語というのは観客が納得する結末でなくてはいかん。絶望と理不尽だらけの話を誰が望もうか。そこに必ず一筋の希望があるからこそ、人はもデウスエクスマキナ、ご都合主義の大団円、大いに結構である。その言葉が持つ真なる意味を BB に問おうではないか。この結末は誰にとっての幸福なのか。要はそなたと共に迎える結末であれば、どんなものであれ受け入れよう。だがそなたが納得せぬ終わりは断じていらぬ。さあ奏者よ、世を従え、向かうがよい。物語の結末へ、そなたの望む未来へ。
The final battle at last. I'll probably end as soon as we wake up in the morning. Save everything else for tomorrow. Baby is about to seize control of the moon cell and unleash humanity's ego. And our seemingly short-lived yet drawn-out game of hide-and-seek with her is soon about to end.
奏者よ、案ずるな。世は常にそなたに勝利をもたらす。これまでもこれからも。世は万事に才能を持つ至高の皇帝だ。不景極まるそなたはまだ思い出さぬが、聖杯戦争ではもうすごかったのだぞ。そなたはその度に世に拍手を送ったものだ。世は体を預け、頭を撫でさせる名誉まで与えたというのに。
Is that so? I get the feeling that my time in the Holy Grail with Saber was nothing but close calls, always in a pinch.
いずれにせよ、BB を倒さねば聖杯戦争そのものも水泡に帰す。その時は世とて存在を維持しえぬ。浮世は裏切りと陰謀ばかり、俗情ばかりが幅を利かせているが、そなたは別だ。いずれ世の神明を思い出すその日まで、世はそなたの傍らにあろう。あの聖杯戦争でも。まさに栄光の日々だな。それに備え、今は休むがよい。
Substituting Saber's familiar voice for a lullaby, I lay down in bed and close my eyes. Sleep comes to me swiftly. This will be my final slice of tranquility. An unavoidable battle awaits me once I wake up. Alright, so I think here I'll end off for today. And in the next one, or tomorrow, we'll continue along Chapter 7. I think there might still be quite a bit left of Chapter 7, so probably take another, like, stream or two. Or
Yeah, probably 2 streams. But yeah, that's gonna be the plan. So what? Hell, even if we finish this by on what, Wednesday, that'd be really nice. Cause then I get at least a day to myself before Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth comes out. So that'll be nice. I wanna also get to work on getting the VODs up, cause I haven't been doing such a good job of those lately. I have a bunch of them up going up for this week. I think one went up at noon. So, and then the rest, I think all throughout the week, 9 a.m. EST, they go up on YouTube. Yeah, we could do that when I get home from work. I don't mind. Just a little before we do our stream. Yeah, that's fine. So with all that in mind, I will see you all tomorrow for another part of Chapter 7 here in CCC. Getting very close to the end now. I'm very much looking forward to it. And I was saying before the beginning of the stream too, I do plan on coming back to this to do the CCC ending. Just won't be happening for a while, because in 4 days, like I said, I have Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth coming out. Then on Monday, I have Grand Blue Fantasy Rising, Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. And then the following Friday is fucking Persona 3 Reload, so gonna be a while before I return to this, but return to this I will. So, on that note, have a good rest of your day, everyone. I will see you all tomorrow. Okay. Well, if you can't make it, you can't make it. Understandable. But yeah. Until tomorrow, everyone. I will see you then. Bye.